Okay, so hopefully you can see this. This is old mate John's XS650 Yamaha. The pin won't go in the rear axle. Everything looks fine. It goes halfway in from the top. It goes more than halfway in from the bottom. But I'm not sure whether the camera is picking this up, but the nut is not far enough tightened for the split pin to go in. So hopefully with a bit of machining we can fix this without resulting, without using the hammer like the last person that did. Yeah, and before I take this nut off and take it to the mill, most places would just find a split pin with a slightly smaller diameter than is needed and push it through the hole and be done with it. Job done. But that's not how we roll here. Okay guys, full disclosure at this point, I'm a retired industrial electrician, so I'm not a machinist. And this is my, what most machinists would call a toy mill. Hopefully it does what I need to do. So we've got a couple of parallels in here to hopefully hold this nut in the right place. Tighten them up a little bit. And then, a bit hard to do. Not quite right. Yep. That's about as close as it's going to get. And we'll tighten this nut into the vise. So from here, it's the electrician's rules. This guard has to be closed. It's an awfully noisy, awkward bit of kit, but we'll see whether we can get the required, maybe 1 millimeter off this nut. And I'm going to reset this a bit because it doesn't look very good. Yeah, for some reason that didn't sit very square in the vise the first time around, probably because the other end of the castle nut has been chewed up by someone's hammer. We shall see how we go. Time to fire it up. So we're locking the core spindle into place at the moment, and we'll go with the, hopefully with the fine adjustment to get a cut. So we have contact at this point. We'll break off a little bit, and we'll try and take a skim off the top. Okay, so that took about 0.2 of a millimetre off the face. I think I need about a millimetre to make this fit properly. Okay, that's set it to a 1/2 mil cut. We'll see how this goes. That was a 1/2 mil off. This is another 1/2 mil coming off. Okay, so time to test fit this and see how it goes. Okay, back to John's bike. So the nut, what you get in the camera here, has been resurfaced. Let's see how we go. Ignore my greasy fingers at this point. And I need to get a spanner on it and a screwdriver in the other side. There we go in here. That looks pretty good. And the old R-clip goes straight in. So we've resolved the problem with the fit. We just need a new R-clip. This one's been around the block too many times. Thank you guys.